Dr. Zhang noted that when someone is under care for at least a year of chiropractic, we'll actually see their heart rate variability improve. So we see some really cool things happen. We'll talk about some case studies within several months, but really the benefit of doing chiropractic care long-term, we'll continue to see that improved heart health because it all ties back to the nervous system. Planting the seed even deeper, there's some research that shows this starts, keyword starts, to work at its best, recellular generation, cells turning over, at about 3 years in. So we can continue to get healthier the longer our nervous system continues to improve, especially if you didn't have that as a child. So how exciting is that? You're only gonna get healthier when you implement these things. When you can go from a high rapid heartbeat to a slow one, the faster you can adapt and go back slower is the variability. The higher that is, the more efficient. The lower that is, the lower you can adapt. It is an autonomic nervous system thing. We're not looking to make you more sympathetic, which is more stressed, or parasympathetic, which is kind of more relaxed. We want to make sure we have a balance. We can go in and out of those as easily as possible. In fact, no healing can happen in the sympathetic state. The parasympathetic state is kind of relax, rest and digest. You know, the easiest example is like you just ate a Thanksgiving meal. You're just like in this food coma. That's the only state that our body can heal in. And what's so cool about the work that we do, 80% of the parasympathetic nerve fibers happen in the upper neck. That's why when you leave here after your sessions, you feel very relaxed, feel very light, feel very relaxed. Organ function in subluxation. So this shows actually when there's lesions in the spinal column, right, there can actually be disorder function status. So in fact, no doubt that the state of the spinal column does have a bearing effect on the functional status of the internal organs. So if you have lesions in the spinal column near where the heart is, you can actually have heart dysfunction. So how important is the nervous system? Significantly important. You could have the perfect diet, the perfect exercise routine, the perfect supplementation, but if you have a damaged nervous system, your body will deteriorate. So think about that as all those things that you can control, but the nervous system, you want to make sure you have some level, one, at the very least, get an evaluation on it, but more importantly, have some sort of plan to protect it and maintain it. How early do you think someone should plan to protect it? Our daughter, since we were blessed, we had her at home, we checked her nervous system within 3 hours of being born. So we practice what we preach.